Can you cure cancer, or is it impossible to be treated perfectly? Is it worth trying to cure cancer and spending so much money, or should we just stop trying to cure this terrible disease? I think we should push forward and try to get money for cancer. Lots of people are already trying to raise money for a cure. Many people think that cancer is a disease that is trying to kill you, but according to Andres Mortes, cancer is a last resort of your cells trying to save you. Cancer is the product of your cells trying to adapt to the new and changing conditions in which you live. Pharmaceutical companies don't tell this to public because hope is a powerful tool. If there is hope, families will do anything to save their relatives. According to Medical News Today, America has spent about $3 trillion on trying to cure cancer. Even though there is a cure staring them in the face, they will not use it because they cannot put a patent on it. Dr. Evangelos Micanaguas, a Canadian researcher, found a simple cure for cancer, but most pharmaceutical companies are not interested.
Applications and is relatively cheap. But as CTV's medical specialist Davis8PVideoDoc2 explains, redeveloping the drug may not fit into the business plans of the big pharmaceutical companies.
Dr. Evangelos Mikalakis has given cancer researchers a brand new lead with an old drug, a cheap, inexpensive powder that costs just pennies a dose.
It is a simple technique using a very basic drug. The method employs dichloroacetate. It is currently used to treat metabolic disorders, so there is no concern of side effects or about their long-term effects. According to CTV News, it is a very cheap drug and it is impossible to put a patent on it, so major pharmaceutical companies are not interested because they won't make any money on it.
Canadian research team has come up with DCA. They believe it's a cheap and simple drug that kills almost all cancers. You heard that right. The real story is you can't have it. Not because it's unsafe, but because your blood's going to shoot out of your eyes because it doesn't make any money. You and I know there's big money to be made when pharmaceutical companies develop new life-saving drugs. But the gravy train doesn't last for long. After investing millions and millions of dollars into research and to the development of a new drug, companies only have a few years to make their money back, plus a profit, before their patent expires, and competing companies can make a generic form of the same drug. So, back to this Canadian team and DCA. They're working out of the University of Alberta in Edmonton, Canada, and scientists have tested DCA on human cells cultured outside the body. They found that it killed lung, breast, and brain cancer cells, but not healthy cells. Got it? That's revolutionary. This is bordering on a cancer miracle. Tumors in lab rats that were deliberately infected with human cancer also shrank drastically when they were given DCA. So, where's the problem? Well, since DCA has no patent, that means it can be made generically from day one. No exclusivity equals no value. You know, I heard that today and I thought, you know, once in a while, maybe capitalism needs to be reminded of the value of human life.
Dr. Evangelos Mikalakis made use of the tiny molecule DCA on human cancer cells grown in rats, and discovered that due to the DCA's ability to reconstruct damaged mitochondria, the tumors became smaller by 70% in only 3 weeks. A crazy thing about this is that DCA cancer treatment isn't even being produced in bulk, or even taken notice of by the medical and news companies. It can actually cure cancer than just warding it off. Most pharmaceutical companies are only thinking for themselves. They are not using the new drug because they won't get any money off of it.